World famous in New Zealand since ages ago.
There's nothing like LMP, a little Kiwi classic with loads of fresh taste. She's a legend of lemon and pyro, and Kiwi airs. There's heaps of stories to tell about this favourite fruity drop. The important stuff is where it all started. So let's take a trip to sunny Pyro, back in the good old days. Now we're back in the sunny Pyro, back in the good old days, where two local blokes found an awesome underground spring. In March 1910, those two blokes were Robert Felau and his brother-in-law. This awesome springs was the locals' place to get their fresh water. At first it was called Pyro Natural Mineral Water Company. In 1969, brand new state-of-the-art pump house was made to ensure that only the water was collected. It was so clever that they won a prize for innovation. Over the years, many people tried to get their hands on the most fantastic lemon and pyro. And today, the owners are Coca-Cola Am2. So yep, right under their noses, there was loads of super fresh water. Fact is, water's water, but it ain't LMP. It wasn't until some bright spark had the idea to put something in it. Then LMP came to life. It was choice as, with a little bit of lemon and a sprinkling of magic. That's the secret formula, of course. The little Kiwi beauty we know and love was born. At first they tried to call it Pyro and Lemon, but that just didn't work. So Lemon and Pyro it was. And today it's just LMP. So yeah, this good old Kiwi classic has made its owners lots of money. So much so, it makes grown men have silly haircuts and wear clothes 2 sizes too small. But it was cool back in the day. And today, I just think LMP is just a choice. So that's my LMP story. But before I go, here's a bit of New Zealand LMP history.
Back in the day, the place to be all summer was the school pool. Luckily, your mum was on the PTA and had the pool key. So as long as Mr. Moore, the caretaker, hadn't dumped chlorine in that morning, you could do some choice bombs. Depth charges were the best, because you always soaked Teresa McKee, who'd forgotten to take her glasses off and just used to sit on the steps. And wearing your boardies meant not only could you chuck out your man-skins, you could make a paper bag popping sound when you hit the water. And after that, you'd gulp some LMP and cheese and tomato sammies, which you ate and drank too quickly and meant you couldn't go swimming for at least an hour, which was rad, because you needed to heat up in the sun before going in again anyway. You were there, and so was LMP, world famous in New Zealand since ages ago.